everyone, it's Nikki and I'm here with the update for what I stitched in February. It is the 1st of March today, so right on time, and obviously different setup, different location. So just going to go through the full coverages that I've stitched and a non-full coverage that I'm working on. So I'm going to start with this one, seeing as it's right in front of me. This is QS Yexian Festival Night. It's from Heaven and Earth Designs and I'm stitching it on 22 count easy count fabric. It's an 20 count easy count fabric. It's an Ada fabric from Zweigart with the grid lines on there. So last time I finished page 3 over here, so page 4 I think I'd started it. I only stitched on it for 4 days this month, so not an awful lot done, but I really do love stitching all those blues. They're all coming together. I think these are like rocks in the cave that she's in. So more of those to come this month when I do stitch on it. But March, I've got a few plans for March, so she may not get much done again this month. As I said, she was only 4 days in February, which was, let me have a look at my numbers, which was a total of 1,526 stitches. I used her for the by the numbers 500 stitch challenge in Full Coverage Fanatics over on Facebook, so easily hit that target. So what should I grab next? The last thing I worked on in February, let's put it there, try and get some shadows off of it. This is Winter Porth Dinllaen. It's a Gecko Rouge kit. It was the winter ho ho ho, not last Christmas, Christmas before. It's a piece of artwork by Dorian Spencer Davies. You can't get this artwork anymore because it was only available for the ho ho ho. It's where they do a mystery kit, so you don't know what it's going to look like when it goes up for sale, but for the winter ones you do get to know the artist. In this case there are 4 artists to choose from, so I chose this one. Really happy with the design, I really love it. It's actually small, it only comes down to this small cross down there. And I completed page 5, so we've now got full width. I'm over 33% done with this, which is really good considering I started it last year as well, so hoping to make some good progress on it this year. Finished page 5 and I made a bit of a start on page 6. Obviously February is such a small month, a short month, so didn't get so much time. There was only, I think I did, check, 6 days, but I did get 3,122 stitches done, so a nice amount. And hopefully I'll get more done on it in April when I'll have more time on it, because more days to the end of the month. So let's put this one to one side and we'll get this one out. So this is Trick or Treat. I have not thought through how I'm going to show you this one. There we go. Unravel, and if I roll it up a little bit. So I finished this row of pages last year and got on to, I started this page here, which is the 4th row. So I finished this page down here, I think it was page 28 or page 29, but it's big. So I finished the page and I've actually stitched half a page there. I kind of just worked on the first 4 columns, not stitch into the columns, the same way as I don't stick to the page edge, so no straight lines, but I thought I'd get the branches and the sky finished. The branches and the sky aren't too bad. When you've got the colours, you just follow them. The worst bits of these leaves, there's just so many different colours in them, but they do look lovely. And the whole reason they look lovely is because there's so many different colours and lots of 1s and 2 stitches. So that is, oh, where did I go with that one? I stitched on that for 18 days and I managed to get 8,776 stitches in on it. So that was the 5,000 stitch total for Full Coverage Fanatics there by the Numbers Challenge. So again, that will come out once more in April. Hopefully I get that page finished. What I would like to do is to again get an entire row done this year, because it's such a big piece, it's going to take ages. So, oh, another big one, and I still got it on the phone. These are all the, well, apart from Yexian, the others are on, usually on manic bars and stands. So, this is a stitching time. I am working my way, this is the second row of pages now, and so we're just going from spring into summer. And so I've worked this section this month. I'm kind of doing some kind of weird diagonal. So I'm completing the block but finishing the thread where I can, moving around. And then I'll go diagonally. So it's kind of stepping but without any edges. And so over here I've finished, yeah, this book's now finished on this page, and this one's mostly done, and we're stitching the blue moon now, so just beginning to get into another vignette, and the end of the page is down here somewhere, but because I'm doing the diagonal it's going to take me longer to finish the page. Not much further to go, but it does mean that I can do this spring bit a little bit at a time. It's just so, the green stuff, the blues, that's fine, that hasn't had so much confetti in it as this pink, and the pink still has quite a bit, so it's nice to just do it a little bit at a time, break it up quite a lot. So I actually stitched on this one 20 times in the month because I stitch it at lunch times when I'm working from home. Oops, get that so it's not stretching it. So I'm stitching it at lunch times when I'm working at home, so it gets about 50 minutes to an hour on 3 days a week, and then I stitch it weekend mornings as well. So it's had some fairly consistent stitching on it this month. So that's it for the full coverages, and let me just try and put that over there. Hopefully nothing slips and crashes. So that's my full coverages for the month. So obviously last month I showed you my Let's Paint Eggs start. I did finish that, but I haven't got it with me to show you. And I was talking about how I was intending to kind of fill up the fabric with some more cushions to make, but I forgot to bring my picture over of what it is I'm stitching. Hopefully it will magically bring its way over to me with the help from my assistant. Right, this is what I'm working on. Let's stitch it back like this. So this is Snowglobe 1. It is from Cross-Stitch Pictorial on Etsy, and there are a set of 4 of these really cute little owls in snow globes. So I saw it, and obviously I wanted to do it, and I wanted to start it. So once the egg was finished, I've gone back to winter. He's so cute. Let me stitch him there. So I started in the middle and just made my way up to the top as quickly as I could. It is fairly small. I think it's about 5 by 5 inches in total. It's not massive. This is about as wide as it goes, just one more stitch out from there. So fairly good. Obviously all of the central bit is filled in, and I think she is a Ukrainian designer, so as we know, lots of blended threads, not too many, This tiny piece still has over 50 stitches, 50 colours in it. I think it was 50 colours before we then started blending. So there's lots. I love it. I really do enjoy blending threads. It just gives such a subtle variation. Also a lot of backstitch, which is fine. I can do that. A lot of French knots, not so good, but practice. So I've come to the top and I'm going to start working my way down, which means I'm not far from stitching on some owl. Obviously he's not going to look as cute as that until his backstitch is done. The fabric is 32 count Murano and the colourway is Mint Splash, so it's got this printed speckle onto it, so really like how that looks. So that's it. That is what I've stitched on in February. Happy with my progress. Would have liked some more days, but that's February for you. Plans for March. March I am mostly I'm focusing on getting Nightmare finished. I've got 13,000 stitches to do. I can't remember how many I'd stitched in January. It's either 11 or 12,000. So it's doable, and according to the app from Blitz Stitch, today it says if I reach my totals every day I'll have it finished on the 22nd. That's one day after the rotation's meant to swap. So I decided I'm going to stitch on that one until it's finished. That may eat into some of the days that I would stitch on Yexian, and also some of the days that I would stitch on A Little Light Reading. But once Nightmare's finished, I will be stitching A Little Light Reading for the 3 weeks instead of Nightmare, and having something else in for the 1 week. So it'll make up for it once it becomes the focus for the month. So it may not get quite a full week, but I don't mind. I want to finish. I want to get Nightmare finished. It's going to look so good. So I'll be back next month and I will be showing you a finish. I'm really got my heart set on getting this finished. So come back at the end of March or beginning of April with a finish and the updates on the others that I've stitched. So I'll see you when I get that done. Bye for now.